I'm at the trailer. Today we're going to be talking about WeatherTech's rear floor mats in your 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 2500. Now, if you have any experience with these, or if you decide to go with them, just let us know what your experience is like in a review or comment below, and what type of daily use these kind of get. Now, I will say with these are a set of our neighbors, so they came in with this. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to show what these are actually going to look like with a little bit of use. So let's take a closer look at them. So with these floor mats, honestly, I think this is going to be for the type of person for one of two situations. One, you have a lot of passengers in the back, whether they be friends, you have some kids. There's only a lot of dirt that comes with them. You want to keep your floors nice and tidy. This is going to be a great way of doing it, especially with the more rugged design these have. And speaking of that more rugged design, if you're someone who's using your truck and you have a lot of equipment, tools, whatever it be, you want to keep inside the truck because maybe the bed of your truck isn't the safest spot for them, and they're small enough to fit back here. That's all right. You can put them back here. This type of mat's going to be able to help prevent from any grime, or the rough edges those tools might have from tearing up the interior of your vehicle. Now, our neighbor today is storing a lot of stuff underneath their seats, and what's nice is we're getting full coverage with this. So we're not only getting that extra protection where your feet might sit right here, but we're getting that extra protection that's going to be underneath your bed. As you can see, this goes pretty far behind. So we're getting a lot of coverage here. And I did want to point out how well this is going to contour. So there are going to be two different variations. There's going to be the variation we have today, where it kind of just cuts out around your seats. If your seats are a little bit different, then you might need to go with a different one that kind of just goes right across. But I think most are going to have this style. Now with this wrapping around like this, you notice here at the edge, this is folding in quite a bit. And that's just going to be due to having passengers. And most likely kids, when they're coming in, they really don't care. They're going to probably just drag their feet. And WeatherTech is really good at learning its shape. So this is just going to be something that's pretty common if you have passengers with a little bit of lazy feet. And you still will be able to maintain these. So if you do notice any type of warping like we have right here, what you can do is kind of wait for a warmer day and then just kind of put some weights down to help this learn its shape. Because the key thing here is going to be heat. So even if you have a heat gun or a hair dryer, that could even help this kind of relearn its original shape. But another thing to keep in mind for maintaining these is also going to be cleaning them. I'd actually recommend maybe cleaning them a couple times a year, just depending on what type of lifestyle you have and what type of abuse you're putting them through. All you have to do is take them out. So that's why I recommend only a couple times a year, especially if you have a lot of gear or tools in the back of your truck. Unload that, take this out, hose it off, let it dry, and you can put it back in here as good as new. In my opinion, I think these are a great option. Like I said earlier, I think maybe the biggest downside is that they're really good at learning the shape. If you have kids, it's just going to be something that kind of comes with that territory. But I'd certainly rather my floor mats be warped than just the floor of my vehicle getting damaged over a long time or even dirty. Now, if you are looking for that full coverage option, I think this is it. It doesn't get much better than this, especially with the way it contours to the OEM shape of your truck. I think it does a really good job at that. But this was just a look at some of the features of the WeatherTech second row floor mats in our 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 2500.